How we doing, guys? Moose here. Welcome back to episode number 72 of our West Ham United career mode. So we take a look at one of our young stalwarts, Eric Dier. He's coming for a bargain fee of $6 million from Tottenham Hotspur. He's been sensational, especially in the Champions League for us. And we're going to take a second to just take a look around the league and the world. If you take a look at the Premier League, it's an absolute shocker. Aston Villa leading the league. We're just behind them in second position, of course, 2 points behind, with just a single more draw than they have a win, but we are tearing up on goal difference. We look in the Europa League, we see the likes of Stoke, Liverpool, Tottenham. They're focused on that league right now, which is why they're not doing so well in the Premier League. But throughout the Europa League, the groups kind of would be as you would expect them. We go take a look now at the Champions League, though. Juventus and Lyon up top, Arsenal and Sevilla up top, as you may or may not expect them to be. Madrid just run and train on Group C there. Inter Milan, Valencia, Chelsea struggling in Group D. Bayern and Ajax running away with Group E. Bayern, the only undefeated team. United, another undefeated team, as they and Marseille take the lead in Group F. And West Ham United, that's the real shocker, undefeated in Group G. They've even taken down the mighty Barcelona. So we are clear through into the knockout stages. We will have to face Barcelona in a later episode to see who does win the group. And PSG looking to fight their way out of Group H. If you notice there, Dortmund had 4 draws, which was pretty crazy. We do have some injuries, though. Gregory Vandervelde sprained his ankle in the last match. He'll be out for 3 weeks, which means that we are going to get to see our youngster Dominic Iorfa. We brought him in season 1, actually, and he's still never really proven himself, so he will get a chance at right back to show what he can do against a Liverpool side that's doing well in the Europa League, but they are struggling with their league form, so we're looking to take advantage of that here at the Bowling Ground. They are hovering about 16th position roundabout right now, so we really think that we should be able to take advantage of that. If we look at our team, Butland in goal, Iorfa, Brooks, Ogbonna, Cresswell across the back line, Teo, Roberto, Pjanic, and Correa. So we're going with that flat 4-4-2 with Masana and Lacazette pairing together up top. See if Masana can replicate the form that Dybala was in before his most unfortunate of injuries, of course. And we'll have to do it against a resolute Liverpool side. They have 5 at the back, which is just ridiculous. Milner, Nainggolan, and Teixeira, their midfield, with Origi and Yeshil up top. Thankfully, they have Sturridge, Benteke, both on the bench, so we won't have to worry about them, thankfully for us. But Correa starts things off very bright with Lacazette on the left-hand side. He turns aside a couple defenders, does get a bit fortunate that the ball falls to him, strikes it, but it takes a deflection, and it is saved by Mignolet. But he wouldn't be so lucky the second time as Pjanic plays Lacazette threes onto the ball, and that is a lovely finish from the French striker. Cool, calm, collected, right in the back of the net. Nothing the Belgian could do about it. He's played through the defense. I don't know what they're playing at, just completely wrong-footed. Lacazette goes through here. Look at Pjanic, wins the ball through the tackle, and then plays a fantastic ball. Skirtle completely guesses wrong. Lacazette gets in behind him and finishes it like there was no tomorrow. He knew exactly what he wanted to do and slots into the back of net for his 3rd goal in the Premier League in about 11 matches, so he needs to keep stepping up here. But another chance now is Iorfa's on the ball. He plays out wide to Aaron Cresswell. Lovely switch of the play to the English left back. He dances inside a couple of men. Plays the ball into Carrillo. He's continued his run forward. Carrillo on the ball. He finds it through. Cresswell, if he can get there, strikes it. It's safe. It's still going. He sees it, and he's celebrating already. Aaron Cresswell starts celebrating before the ball's even in the back of the net. We've gifted him the captain's armband because he is one of the longest serving players we have here at the club and the longest serving that's currently in the lineup. And he does continue his run all the way through. It's an interesting finish, to say the least. But look at him celebrating. He's skipping through the air, pumping his arms already. The ball's not even in the net yet. But the comedy of errors from the Liverpool defense there. Look at the 3 defenders just falling over the top of each other. Mignolet and 2 of the center backs there completely tripping over the top of each other. Mignolet goes down, I think, 3 times here. He falls over. The ball's in the back of the net. Cresswell is very happy. I think it's his first goal he scored in the entire career mode, and we have to say it has been coming. But we nearly score a 3rd as Cresswell puts in a lovely, delicious cross to Lacazette, but he heads it into the side netting, unfortunately. Liverpool with their first real chance down the 55th minute. Teixeira comes through and rockets a shot off the crossbar that is eventually cleared away by the feet of Ogbonna. Roberto now in the 56th minute. He plays Lacazette through. Surely it is. It's going to be a 3rd. We are running away with it. Lacazette, left foot lucky. Great strike there. The intelligent run. Roberto plays him through. Not the best of finishes on his weaker foot, but he gets the job done. Look at Roberto. Plays a nice ball through. Lacazette with that intelligent run to try and skip past the defense. And Mignolet, I mean, they would rather have a traffic cone in goal, I think. He's been that shocking. Lovely goal though from Lacazette, and we do take a commanding lead. We nearly add to it with Teo here out on the right-hand side. Plays it across to his fellow winger Carrillo, but that is, I mean, you've seen better finishing in the WWE. That finishing from Carrillo was absolutely awful. Another chance for him that's unfortunately blocked. Carrillo, he couldn't score in a brothel right now. A couple of really good chances for him, but he's not able to break through. Carrillo, though, onto the ball. Finds Miralem Pjanic here in the 68th minute. He dances through a couple of men, forces Mignolet into a fantastic save, beats it away, but we do see things stay as they are. Carrillo, the lovely little roulette to beat his man, skips inside the skirtle, surely should score here, but Mignolet is forced into a fantastic save. Would have been a fantastic solo goal from the Peruvian winger. Teo, the former Barcelona man, whips into Lacazette. He takes it down, 2 touches out of his feet, and he's unlucky. That would have been the hat trick. He's on a hat trick, and it comes off the crossbar for him, nearly puts it in. It's given away though. Massana wins the ball back. He plays in Lacazette. There's the hat trick. Shocking defense from Liverpool at the back. They screw around with it, just piddle around with it at the back. They don't clear things away, and Lacazette, second time's a charm. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Now it's his 3rd of the afternoon. That is the hat trick. He's going to be taking the match ball home with him. Put that in your trophy case, son. Lovely finish from Lacazette, and he actually got the complete striker's hat trick. He had 1 on his right foot, 1 on his left foot, and 1 on his head. So that is pretty fantastic from Alexander Lacazette for him to finish it that way. Unfortunately, Benteke pulls one back late in the 87th minute. The less we talk about that, the better, as I think we had checked out of the game at that point. And this is all we want to talk about. That man, Alexander Lacazette, what a shift he puts in. Well-deserved, gets that match ball, and of course, he's going to be my Moose's Mighty Hammer player of the match. I mean, he was sublime. It's nice to see him finally regaining a bit of form that he had last year that had eluded him for so long through this campaign. 2 Moose's Mighty Hammer points in this victory are going to go to Andre Carrillo, who in spite of not scoring did play very, very well, and 1 Moose's Mighty Hammer point is going to go to Miralem Pjanic. You can see we just dominated the chances. 17 shots to their 5, 8 shots on target to their 2. That's a big thing with this 4-4-2 flat formation. I think, we may give up a bit of possession to the other team, but with those both rapid wingers and a nice striker set up top, we are able to hit them on the counter with absolute venom, and you saw that today, how many goals we did score on the counter attack and why we played so well. But Lacazette gets the hat trick and we come away with a win. Unfortunately, though, a couple of players with some unrest after the match. Keontae's not happy with his role, so he's been kind of pushed out of central midfield by the likes of Pjanic and Sergi Roberto and the incoming Eric Dyer as well. Even when we use a 3-man midfield, he hasn't been able to crack the starting line very often. And Lanzini comes to us saying he wants a wage increase, but he hasn't played that much this season. We have the likes of Payet, some really good midfielders ahead of him, and he wants a 25 grand a week wage increase, so we're not going to go for that right now. He is in the final 8 months of his deal, though, so we want to try and lock him up just so we can't give him away on a free, but that remains to be seen. Let me know in the comments, should we offer Manuel Lanzini a new deal, or should we let him see out his contract? What should we try and do with him? Should we send him out and transfer him? I mean, that's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do. But we're taking on Bournemouth now in the next match of this episode. We are reverting back to our 4-4-2 diamond formation, so the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation. Payet's come back into the lineup after he wasn't fit for the last match, so he'll be back in the team against a resolute Bournemouth side. They're playing that standard 4-4-1-1. Of course, Tomlin will have to watch out for. They don't have Callum Wilson anymore. Of course, we've now sent him off to France, I think is where he's at. They do have Graydell on the bench, we'll have to watch out for pace-wise, but we bring Oxford in. Dyer comes in. Keontae comes in because he was asking for a match. Payet's back in, and Rondon will get a start as well. So we'll see what these boys can do to impress us. Hopefully, Dimmy can step things up like he did with that lovely goal he scored against Milan, against his old Tottenham nemesis, Hugo Lloris. So Payet, though, creating the chance here in the 19th minute, does very well to get the ball into Sergio Roberto. Lovely little clip ball over the top. Payet! Dimitri! We've got Payet. Dimitri Payet. I just don't think you understand. What a finish from the Frenchman. That was unbelievable work play. Sergi Roberto, he has, I think, 93 plus in both of his passing stats. It is unbelievable, and that is exactly why. It's a cultured ball over the top. Payet just takes his time and toe pokes the ball around the Bournemouth keeper as he on rushes toward him. That's a lovely finish. and it's a beautiful, beautiful goal. Come on, you Lions. Demi Payet, his first goal in the Premier League this season, but you have to keep in mind he has missed a decent amount of time with injury, and he's also missed a game or two because of suspension as well, so he hasn't had a ton of time on the field. Bournemouth with a good chance on the counterattack, but they're not able to score. Dyer showing off a little bit of skill with the reverse step over. Lays the ball off to Cresswell. He finds Rondon. Lovely header. It's off the post, but unfortunately, the big striker from Venezuela was just offsides. This Smith character, though, he's not offsides. He strikes it from range, and we are lucky yet again to see the ball come off the post, and Butland does well to stop it on the second time of asking, keeping it out and leaving us just a goal ahead of Bournemouth. A good chance on a header with Reece Oxford as the ball's whipped in, and you'll notice he has the captain's armband. We got the youngster Reece Oxford. He's captain West Ham at every level, and now he's captaining the senior team. It's unbelievable. But now, the last highlight of the entire match, Payet on a free kick. He's not able to score, but we do win 1-0. That will be all she wrote. Man of the match for me, Reece Oxford was stupendous, the center of the park in the central defense. Payet gets 2 moves to my hammer points, and 1 goes to Aaron Cresswell. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think of Lanzini, what you think of the lineups in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Your support is always so appreciated. Comment, and we'll see you next episode, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.